Welcome back to my channel, Golden Stars Align, and this is going to be my March reading for my Libras. What up, Libras? It's going to apply to my Sun, Moon, and Rising. I do apologize. I'm never usually this late with these monthly readings, okay? But, you know, life was happening. I said that a couple of my other videos that I'm recording a little bit late, but I appreciate you for bearing with me. So, if you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe. If not, welcome back. Go ahead and get into these readings. No fluff, just straight to the meat and potatoes, okay? We ain't got no time for no appetizers around this motherfucker. Let's get into it. And if you're feeling good, tip your reader, okay? Tip your reader. Let's see. Libra gang, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what we can get for my Venetians. Okay, so I feel like in the month of March, with the Five of Cups, a lot of Libras are going through, I feel like, a period of understanding where you're at emotionally. I feel like you guys have been going through a period of giving yourself away to people who were undeserving, or maybe not giving enough to people who were deserving. You know what I mean? You could have some potential suitors, some potential people in your life who was really trying to love you the right way, and you might have been turning a blind eye to them and kind of entertaining some bullshit. Or, you know what I mean, you could have been pouring yourself into situations that were like more like a dead end, or more like out of desperation, okay, in the month of March. And so I feel like you guys are really starting to be cognizant of that, you know what I mean? And I feel like you guys are being like, okay, that shit's water under the bridge, okay? So you guys are definitely coming to a point where you just want more, and you know your worth, and you just not really wanting to settle with the Justice in reverse, you know what I mean? Libra, you was off balance in the month of March, and that's usually not, you know, you don't operate well. You're the person who come with, you know, the scales of reasoning, and usually, you know how to just have just enough of everything to provide that perfect flow. Just enough for the good, just enough for the bad. Okay, listen, you guys know how to balance that shit out. You know what I mean? Enough of the material, enough of the spiritual. But for some reason, in the month of March, in the beginning of that month of March, you was just lacking a little bit. So, you know, you're given a platform, and you're given an opportunity, and you're being raised up. You're being pulled up, and you're being repositioned, okay? Straighten up that back, okay? Put that motherfucking chest out, Libra, and get that motherfucking balance, because life is always going to be a tightrope. You're always going to find yourself constantly walking, you know, on motherfucking eggshells if you manifest that reality for yourself. Okay, listen, sweep the motherfuckers up and walk around this bitch barefoot, because you ain't stepping on no nails. And I'm also getting the King of Swords, okay? So you guys, like I said, you're really just thinking shit through, you know what I mean? You have a whole clear head. You have a whole clear logic. You're not being blinded by material. You're not being blinded by love. You're not being blinded by bullshit. You know what I mean? You're like, I need to lay this shit out, A, B, and C. Libra, you've been in your cocoon for a minute, and it's time for you to bust out. You beautiful, and you know what I mean? You're glowing in the month of March, and people are really noticing that in the month of March, you know what I mean? Oxygen is important to you, so make sure that you're drinking enough water, and make sure that you're finding time where you can just breathe, you know what I mean? I'm not saying go out and be reckless, because we still gotta protect ourselves in COVID time, but get you somewhere where you can get some fresh air up in them lungs, okay? And just breathe out, okay? Wear a lot of lighter colors in the month of March, a lot of lighter pinks, a lot of lighter pastels, a lot of lighter blues. I'm just seeing you lightening up your tones to match your feels, Libra, okay? Get about that black. Get about that black hole. Get about that black clothes. Get about that black, you know what I mean? It's cool for what it's good for, but right now you need to be lightening up your load, okay? And loosening up a little bit, you know what I mean? Letting your shoulders relax, Libra, okay? You've been a little tense, Libra, okay? With the Knight of Swords in reverse, because you felt like motherfuckers was playing with you and playing with your motherfucking intelligence, okay? You was like, hey, I know you on your high horse right now. You feel like you're finna ride off, but let me humble you for a second, okay? Because you know who you're dealing with, okay? You're dealing with the motherfucking one, okay? Not the two, but the one. So you really just have to make sure that people know who they playing with. You know what I mean? You could have been dealing with another air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You know what I mean? They was just testing you, playing with you. You know what I mean? And you was just coming to a point where you was like, motherfucker, whether it be a friend, a lover, a boss, somebody was motherfucking testing you. A parent. He was like, I don't have time for your testiness. Go play with your kids. Don't play with me, okay? But the Queen of Cups in reverse. could have been a little bit more open to explaining yourself a little bit more in a situation. Somebody feel like you was cold with the way that you cut them off, or somebody feel like you was cold with the way that you was handling them, Libra. Very detached, very airy, you know what I mean? It was like you wasn't taking the time to really give closure or substance, and that may be important for some energetic cord cutting that needs to be done. But just remember, okay, Libra, you are a motherfucking mermaid, you are a motherfucking unicorn, okay? And a motherfucker, if they ain't treating you as such, then they can just go. And that goes for anybody in your life, you know what I mean? Because you are one of a kind, okay? You're a fairy, okay? And just, yes, really pay attention and listen to the sounds of the universe, to the sounds of the water, to the sounds of the rain, to the sounds of the wind. I'm getting that for a lot of signs, because we pay too much attention to the noise of the world, and we have to learn to tune that shit out, okay? With the strength cord, Libra, be strong, okay? Be strong and walk in your pride. Stand on your pride, rock, okay? Listen, young Simba, okay? Be proud, be prideful, Libra, because you can't let a motherfucker knock you off your shit, okay? You can't let somebody take you out of your element. You have an infinite amount of beauty, an infinite amount of strength, an infinite amount of love, you know what I mean? So do that, you know what I mean? Put some roses in your bath water. Put some roses on your altar. Put some roses in your motherfucking aura, okay? Because you need to just put things in your aura that are reminiscent of the beauty that you are, and that will help to raise your vibration. Work with some rose quartz, okay, Libra, if you haven't already. This is going to be good to restore that balance that you was feeling off. It was involving your heart chakra, you know what I mean, going all the way up to your root chakra. And we just need you to recenter, okay? Because money is on the line, fortune is on the line, prosperity is on the line, Libra. You got to tap in. You are fortunate. You are full of fortune. You're full of material and spiritual wealth. You are given a lot of tools to get the job done. Spirit said you're well equipped. Spirit said you're well knowledgeable. Spirit said you're very charismatic. You know what I mean? So just make sure that you're being focused, okay? Make sure that you're being purposeful, and make sure that you're being intentful. Don't move without intention, Libra, because right now you have the power. So make sure that you're directing it where it needs to motherfucking go. And with the Ten of Wands, collect everything that is scattered from here to there, and get the fuck, you know what I mean? Cut those cords, you know what I mean? You still could be leaving a little bit of you with broken friendships, or broken relationships, or broken jobs, or whatever. Just even if it's a little bit of glimmer of hope in your eye, you have to let that shit go. You have to cut that cord. You have to get a hike and a move on it, okay? Hike it up, pipe it up, and get it out of there, Libra, because you're creating that own stagnation, you know what I mean, for yourself. So you got to bust up out of that and head to the city, you know what I mean? Go out, enjoy yourself, dress up, feel beautiful. Even if it's just to tell motherfuckers all night you don't want their phone number. Do it for you, Libra, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you need to, I feel like, do some more money affirmations and call some more money into you, and really restructure and change the way that you're viewing money right now. Some Libras could be slipping into a lack mind frame, or even detaching from the world so much that y'all are not properly planning or properly investing them coins, Libra. That could be throwing you off balance as well, Libra, okay? So just remember that there's more to life than the party and the bullshit and the niggas and the bitches and the motherfucking, you know, okay? Let's really be sound and be smart with our investments, investing in our future, investing in our health, and investing in our generational wealth, Libra, okay? So that is the message that Spirit has for you for the month of March. And let's see what else I can get for the Libras. So I got miracles. Have faith that your miracle's on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. Quit worrying about how it's going to come, what it's going to look like, and just allow for it to flow into your life, because your prayers have been answered and it's being delivered. It is on its way. You have the action card. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams and move forward with confidence, okay? You are the shit. Act like it, move like it. Straighten up your walk, straighten up your talk, okay? And really get back into your motherfucking element. Quit letting people throw you off your game, Libra, okay? Self-love, heart chakra work. Heart chakra work. past lives as well, because you might be wondering why you keep going through these same perpetuated cycles, and it's because you need to release past life karma. You're an old soul with deep wisdom. This is not your first go round. You need to act like it. Okay, healing your past life will raise your vibration in this one. So look into getting a past life regression done. Look into healing some of the past life karma that's been stored up and built up. And wondering why, again, if you can't break these chains upon you and it's feeling heavy, it's feeling energetically heavy, it's something you need to go back and pedal backwards on, okay? And figure it out. The energy is gaining momentum, okay? So don't let it stop. Don't let it become stagnate. Get it while it's good, okay? You also got, don't let your past hold you back, okay? So again, whatever somebody said about you was just a reflection of how they felt about their little world and their little reality. Don't let that shit hold you back. You got this shit. Your dreams need a practical plan, though. So you need to sit out and map it out and really say the steps you're going to take to get it done and really focus on it and perpetuate that plan and get it in motion. Because you've done enough talking. So you really need to get grounded and reattach to this reality so that you can get it done, Libra, okay? So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this really resonates with you at all. And I look forward to chatting with you guys next month, okay? See you then.